The Blues will have to pull off a Suncorp Stadium miracle without their most damaging weapon after Latrell Mitchell was ruled out of Game 2 late today. Danny Weidler broke the news. Danny, why was this decision made today?
Well, James, there were concerning signs yesterday when Latrell Mitchell was the only Blues player who didn't face the media. We were told he was getting extra physio at that time. Now, quite simply, Latrell was not meeting the marks that the physios were hoping that he would get to. There was a meeting today between Brad Fittler, the medical staff, and Latrell Mitchell. It was decided there and then he would not be able to play because he didn't feel confident he could show something positive at training tomorrow. In comes Stephen Crichton. We've seen this before where he's replaced Latrell Mitchell. He did a great job in Game 1. So whilst Mitchell is a superstar and the Blues will lose something, Stephen Crichton will not let the state down.
And Danny, Matt Burton has been called into the camp tonight.
Yeah, a bit of surprise that Nico Hines maybe wasn't brought in, but Burton is seen as a player who can cover more positions, particularly in the centres. Obviously, he can play in the halves as well. He could be fullback at a pinch. And James, he also has that fantastic, wonderful wicket kick, which could be a weapon against the Queenslanders if he gets on.
Indeed. Always big news surrounding Origin at the moment. Thank you, Danny. Meantime, Maroons hooker Ben Hunt has fallen short of committing to the Dragons long term, despite endorsing Shane Flanagan's 3-year appointment. Signed until 2025, there's no guarantee Anthony Griffin's greatest ally will see out his deal.
Deeply entrenched in Camp Maroon, but Ben Hunt is pleased there's finally some stability for his Saints.
I'm glad they've gone with an experienced coach. I think that needed to happen down there, someone that knows how to run a club and has been there before.
St George Illawarra putting its faith in 2016 premiership winning coach Shane Flanagan ahead of current NRL assistants Ben Hornby and Dean Young after first choice Jason Riles turned down his old club. Hunt, well aware of Flanagan's success at the Sharks.
It definitely helps knowing that you've got a coach that can turn the club around from wooden spooners to premiership winners in 2 years. And I guess that's probably part of the decision making that the board made, that they wanted someone that can turn it around quickly.
But will the 33-year-old be around for the Red V rebuild?
Does it affect your future?
Look, I don't know yet. I've got to get down there and talk to Flano and the staff and go from there.
Flanagan will remain Anthony Seibold's assistant for the rest of this season. The Sea Eagles take on the Eels on Saturday, where new signing Jake Arthur will face his former club and father for the first time.
We come over for dinner on Tuesday night and just fired off a sneaky question, and he was quick to reply, and he's quite cheeky about it. And his reply was, Baldy's rattled. He reckons we're worried anyway.
Brad insists he's not worried. Dad firing back at his cheeky son.
We're coming after him, we're going to bash him. Unlucky.
Zach Bailey, 9 News.